my dolls, thank you for watching. Today I am bringing you guys a different video than what I usually do. I wanted to share with you guys some products that I have purchased in the past and that are completely not worth your money, or at least in my opinion. These are products that have not worked for me, that I invested my money and somehow I ended up with them anyways because I kept giving them a second chance and I kept trying it and trying them and trying them, and I never got to return them. I am typically very good at returning, especially if I don't like something that is high-end and that I spent a lot of money on. I will go and return it like right away. Or these particular products that I have right here, which is quite a few, I ended up with them, and I think I ended up with them because I had so much faith in them and I heard so many great things about them that I wanted to keep trying them, and I guess I went over my return policy and I never got to return them. Let me just get right into the products. So hopefully I save you guys some money, and maybe, I mean, some products might work for one person and not the other, but for the most part, I don't know, if you have my skin type, which is dry skin, and if you like similar products than I do, I don't know, maybe you won't like these products either. So let's just go right into them. The first product that I wanted to show is this foundation by Urban Decay. It's the Naked Skin Foundation. This foundation came out, I want to say like maybe 1 to 2 years ago, and it was so overrated on YouTube that I went ahead and I went to Ulta and I purchased it. I purchased the color 7.0, and I hate this foundation. It's supposed to be a lightweight foundation. It's supposed to be a beautiful foundation. It's like $40 something, and it just doesn't work for me. It has a pump, which is something that I usually like, but this foundation, I don't know, it's supposed to be like skin, like the name says. However, I feel like it dries me out, it cracks on my skin, it just does not look beautiful. On my hand, that actually feels very nice, but that is the feeling that I feel when I apply this foundation. Like at first I put it on and it looks beautiful, it looks hydrating. A couple of hours in, I don't know, it starts breaking up on me and I just don't like this foundation. I have dry skin. It settles into my dry patches, it settles into my fine lines, and I don't know, I just don't like this foundation. I'm sorry, Urban Decay, I love their products, but that foundation, it's a no-no for me. So the next product is a drugstore product, and it's also a foundation, and I am in shock that I did not like this foundation because it was super overrated on YouTube, all over the social media, and I actually have a similar one from the same brand, and let me just show you guys what it is already. So it's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation. I used to love, and I still do, but I haven't used it in a while, True Match Magic Lumi. I think that's the name, the original one with the pump that's kind of like similar to this one. It was like my ride or die for a very long time. So when this came out, I wanted to try the technology, you know, the new thing with the little cushion and everything. First of all, they have a good shade range. I got the color N5.5, and it was just, I don't know, super dull on my skin. It just didn't blend well. It was not the right color. Something about this foundation just did not work for my dry skin. It just made it look dull. It just did not cover properly, and trust me, I am not about like full coverage foundation, and this foundation just didn't do it for me. I don't know, I can't even put my finger on what was actually wrong with the foundation aside from the color, but it just didn't feel right on my skin. So I don't know if it's just me, but I did not like this foundation. So next thing that I have is a concealer that was I also purchased it because of YouTube, and so many YouTubers were talking about it and it was so amazing, and this was probably like a year ago, and I'm very shook because the brand is amazing and I love most of the products. The Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. Let me just tell you guys that I hate this concealer with a passion, and the only reason why it's still here, because it's high-end product and I could have returned it, is because I really wanted it to work for me, and I tried it so many times and it just did not work for me. This concealer, the name says that it's supposed to be creaseless. However, no matter what setting powder I use with this concealer, it just creases on me like there's no tomorrow. Like, it truly ruins my makeup. It is very greasy. It's super opaque, like super high coverage, but it's super greasy that no matter what powder I use, it does not set on my under eyes. And I don't know why, because I see that some YouTubers used to use it all the time and it was supposed to be flawless and it was supposed to be amazing, but for me, it did not work on my shit list. I am a concealer hoarder. I have really bad under eye circles, so I'm always in the lookout for a great concealer. Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer. This concealer right here also has, I don't know, people talk about it so much, or they used to talk about it when it came out, but for me, it just did not work. Again, it creased on me so badly. It is very high coverage if you compare it to any other concealer at the drugstore, but it also creased like there was no tomorrow under my eyes, no matter what setting powder I use. And yeah, it just didn't work for me. Like, yes, like a cover, you can see that it covers like my veins and everything there, but because you are not able to set it in place with a good powder, it's going to start creasing. At the end of the day, you're not gonna have any concealer anyways on your under eye, so for me, that did not work. One thing that I do use it for is to cut my crease whenever I'm doing like a cut crease, because it is very pigmented. So it works for that, but not to cover my bad boys. Not for that, not for that. And another concealer, I told you guys that I use a lot of concealer. It's from Mary Kay, and I love Mary Kay. When I used to live in New Jersey, I had a friend who used to sell Mary Kay, and that's how I ended up with this one. I bought it from her, and I do not know what was going on in their mind when they created this product. This was the only shade that they had. This is supposed to be a concealer to cover your under eyes, right? Or to use everywhere. And it's yellow, like pure yellow. I do not know what they were thinking. I don't know if the camera really shows, but it's, when I tell you guys it's yellow, it's banana yellow. And to be honest with you, I never used it. Like, I put it on my under eyes, and right away when I saw it, I noticed that the color did not go with my complexion. Like, I guess if you're pale white, maybe you can use it, but no one else can get away with this. Like, it's yellow, amarillo, like super yellow. So it does not work for me, and I highly doubt that it will work for anybody. I don't know. I did purchase this almost 2 years ago, so I don't know if they came up with more shades, but back when I purchased that one, they only had that color. The next product that I have to show you guys is a palette, and it's by Morphe Brushes. This is a concealer palette, and it's in the tone 20 Con. Formula on these is just horrendous. When I bought this, I got it because I really wanted a palette that I can use to highlight, to contour on myself and on other people, because at the time I was doing makeup for other people as well. But no, it's just terrible. Like, it just doesn't blend. It was horrendous. I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you guys. Like, these shades are bad. Like, they don't blend on your skin. There was never like an actual contour shade in here. The highlighting shades, the correcting shades are just bad, dry, and I don't know. You might see it there and it doesn't look as bad, but trust me when I tell you that this palette is not usable. I was never able to use it, not on me, not on anybody else. It was such a waste of money. I do know that Morphe came out with contour or slash concealer kits, but I haven't tried them, to be honest. I was so disappointed when I got this that I haven't really tried those. Next I have this NYX lip primer, and it looks like that. This is about $5, so it's not terrible. I don't know why I'm swatching it, because it's not like you really can see anything. I bought it because sometimes, like when you wear liquid lipstick, like right now, your liquid lipstick, and by the way, I have 2 different tones of lipsticks. I completely forgot. I was doing another video comparing products. I forgot to fix it because I have like one color here and one color here, but let's just roll with it and pretend I did it on purpose. It's just an ombre look. Whenever you wear liquid lipstick, your lips tend to get too dry, so I wanted to get a lip primer to prevent that. So I got this from NYX, inexpensive. You know, NYX is a trusty brand. I really like their products, But this is like such a waste of money. I feel like when I apply it under any lipstick, instead of helping it, instead of making it go smoother, it actually makes the lipstick like crumble here in the inner corners and the inner part of the mouth. Even the best lipsticks that I put on over this, they just get horrible, like I promise you. So that's a waste of money, so don't waste your money. The next product I have is from Maybelline, and is their Fit Me Shine Free foundation sticks, and they're right here. I actually got 2 shades. I got them in the tone 220, which was supposed to be my color. The other one is in the tone 355, which I bought for contouring. So for contouring, it's not horrible. I do use it from time to time. It's not bad. It actually gives me a nice bronze. It doesn't last too long. It does blend beautifully, so it's not like to really contour, because it's kind of like on the warm side, but it does give you a nice bronzy look. So that's not so bad. So if you want to get it for that, you can go ahead and do so. You can buy it for bronzing. However, the actual foundation color, like for my complexion, does not cover anything at all. Like you put it on your skin, it looks normal, right? You blend it and it just disappears. Like it feels like a balm, and it's just like a extra step that you're doing, and it doesn't cover anything at all. And trust me when I tell you, I'm not a high coverage girl. Like from day to day, I usually like my lightweight foundations, but I do want the foundation to do something for me, and this just doesn't do anything for me at all. Like anything. It's like I didn't apply anything. It's like applying a primer. That's what it feels like. It's a mineralized blush in the tone Exotic Amber, with an E, Amber. One day I was at the airport. I was gonna travel somewhere, and you know how they have the, what do they call it, duty free at the airport, MAC stores, and I saw this blush, and it was like interesting, you know, and the girl was like, oh my god, this is the latest thing, it's so beautiful, you can use it as an eyeshadow, you can use it as a blush, you can even use it as a bronzer if you only use this side. That's what she told me, but I mean, I guess you can. But it was just a waste of money. And you mix the two together like you're supposed to, you know, that's what you're supposed to do as a blush. This is what you get. It just looks muddy, and I would never apply that on my face as a blush. Not a blush. I don't know what they were thinking, what I was thinking when she showed me that, and I bought it and I never returned it. Why? I don't know. Sometimes I do stupid things like that. Why did I keep that? I have no clue. These are the CoverGirl True Magic True Luminizer Sun Kissers, and they have been barely touched. Like I try them, trust me, I try them, but they just don't work for me. The highlighter one, or the one that's shimmer brillo, I should have known it says brillo, it's just that brillo. Like it's, I don't know, you can really see it, but it just applies glitter on your face. And to me, even though I love highlighter, I do not like a glittery face, and when I rub it into the skin, it just gives me like that little shimmery thing. Like I guess you can use this maybe on your body, like as a body glitter type thing, like to give your body some brillo, but not on your face as a highlighter. Like don't waste your money on this, because I did. I don't want you to spend it on that. And then the other one which I bought is the bronzer one. It's like a creamy bronzer, right? It's just there, like you apply it, and then when you blend it into the skin, it's like you didn't apply anything. So again, it's a waste of time and a waste of your money. Next, we have this gel liner. This is a liner and a smudger from NYX, and I got it in the tone white or blank. Like when you apply it, it rumbles, like it crackles. Is that the right word? I think so. It cracks. It doesn't have enough pigmentation. That actually came out too good to be true, because that is not true. When you try to do it on your eyes, it just doesn't have enough pigmentation, and then it cracks. So I hate this liner. Why did I keep it? I guess I was being lazy and I never went back to Ulta to return it, but I do not recommend it. Another product that I regret buying so much, and I only purchased because of YouTube and social media, is the banana powder by Ben I. This product was bragged about so much a few years ago because of Kim Kardashian, and supposedly she used to use this on her under eye, and I have never been able to use it. I mean, I have used it in the past, but I have tried so many awesome products and more affordable or around the same price range now that I would never see myself using this product again unless like it's extremely necessary. I mean, I still have it, I spend my money on it, but I would just not use it. I wouldn't recommend it. If you have not purchased it, don't buy it. You don't need it in your life. This is a horrible product to set your under eyes. It will leave your under eye area yellow. It's gonna crumble up, it's gonna crack up. It's just not a beautiful setting powder to set your under eyes with. All right, so that completes the list of products that I regret buying, products that I would not recommend, products that I think were a waste of my time and money. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up the video so that I know that you actually like it and I can create something similar in the future, and maybe the same once I get like more products that I don't like and waste my money in it again. So thank you so much for watching. Besos, and I see you guys next time. Bye.